Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's your boy Smokester here, back at you with another video, and today we have the first round of the Mnsr series by E-Rocks. Now this one is in Portland, Oregon. Now this is a fantasy track, not an actual track from Portland, but it is the first round of the series that he came out with. And he says, on this stop the tour brings us to Portland, where our track is nested in the woods and shadowed by the Mount St. Helens. He said it is a fantasy national track, and it is nested between some pine trees, and the soil is actually very slick to kind of simulate the dirt and the traction that you get at those tracks. Now, I did one lap around this prior to recording, so if the riding isn't that great, you know what I'm saying, don't butcher me for it, but it is a very well polished, very well built track, and the traction really is, you know, slick. It really is slick. But I have been patiently waiting for this series to drop, man, and I am super excited we finally got the first track. Now, I live in Iowa, and there is a stop on this Mnsr series that says Des Moines, Iowa in it, which is the capital of Iowa, if you guys didn't know. But so I've been eagerly awaiting it, but if I was you, I would definitely come at this with a 250. The 450 that I'm on definitely feels like it's just a little bit too much. Now this is a very tight-knit track, so like it's gonna be bumper to bumper, or should I say, you're gonna be rubbing bars, you know what I'm saying, as you're racing on here. But I think this is gonna have some really good racing. The corners seem to have multiple line choices on it. And it does seem not an insanely technical track, so if you're new to the game, you shouldn't have an insane problem. I love this jump. You shouldn't have an insane problem getting this track down, but I would definitely suggest like a 125 and or a 250. I think that that's going to be the best bet to like get around this track consistently and just feel like, you know, you're not over jumping everything and or, you know, having too much speed going into corners and stuff, because he was not lying about the traction, man. The traction is definitely slick, but it is definitely a fire track. I think this is going to be awesome to race on. I think he did a great job with it, and I can't wait to see what the rest of the series holds, man. I really can't. Now, I did want to touch on something that I'd noticed the day before yesterday, is that some of my videos, I think it was the which one was it? I think it was the Pipe Dream and then the Mouse Supercross one. I only uploaded those in 1080p, and I was trying to figure out why. I was like, why are these in 1080p? So when I got home, I checked my settings on my computer, bro, and I was making shorts prior to like exporting those videos I edited. And you know, when you do shorts, it's in 1080p, but it's in the vertical format and yada yada. Well, I exported them in 1080p, and I thought it was a problem with YouTube, but no, that was just a problem with me. You know what I'm saying? It was flat out just a problem with me. But I also wanted to talk to you guys about the fact that over the next couple weeks, I am going to maintain the content coming out on the channel. It's going to be hard, but I'm going to maintain the content coming out. But I'm going to be working quite a bit. Some financial stuff come up, and money's tight right now, and you know what, I gotta put IRL first, so I picked up a lot of shifts, and I am going to be working my butt off trying to get back to where I need to be. So I'm not quitting YouTube, I'm not doing none of that, and the uploads will be consistent daily still. But I just wanted to kind of like fill you guys in on what's going on. So if you don't see me live streaming, that's the main thing it's gonna affect. The main thing it's gonna affect is the live streams, you know what I'm saying? So I was supposed to have this whole weekend off. So you'll be seeing this on Friday. I was supposed to have this whole weekend off, but I am gonna be working Friday and Saturday. So Sunday will be my day off, and the kids will be home, and I'm gonna spend the time with the family that day. And then I work Monday and Tuesday, and then my only day off next week is Wednesday. I will stream Wednesday, so don't be nervous or nothing. There will be content. I will have content coming out. There just won't be the live streams, you know what I'm saying? So if you really support me, if you really like my content, if you really, you know, you're here for me, do me a favor, support my videos, you know, watch them, like them, comment on them, and just hold me down while I get through this stuff IRL, you know what I'm saying? And then as soon as I can, we'll be right back to live streaming and just pick right back up where we left off. You know what I'm saying? It does suck because I don't think we'll hit the 4K subscribers by the end of the week like we had planned, but you know what? IRL comes first, kids come first, wife comes first, so we got to do that. But we will still have the content here for you guys. So I just want to touch on those two things real quick. But back to the track, man. This track is actually really fun. I think that there's going to be a lot of people that enjoy this. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it was $1 on the MX Bike Shop. And I don't know how many rounds there are in the MNSR series. But man, I cannot wait for the Des Moines one to come out. When I saw the Des Moines one was on there, I was like, oh boy, this is gonna be awesome. You know what I mean? So I used to race as a kid, and we had a pretty nice track in Des Moines that I raced at, and that was really fun. So hopefully it does it justice, Erics. Hopefully you do it justice, man. Now, one thing I noticed on here is on the picture it says Dice, and it has the exact logo as the company that did like Battlefield and stuff. So I don't know if they're like involved in this in any way. I really don't know, but I do know that that's crazy that that's on there. So if anybody that is involved in the building of this track and or this series has any idea, let me know, because I would be very intrigued if Dice was starting to get into any sort of development involvement with MX Bikes tracks. That'd be kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, this track is fire. You did an amazing job on it. It did, it flows very nice. It's not extremely rough. Every corner has a lot of line choices on it. And I think this is going to be a good series, man. You know, it's a nice change from the ARL tracks, you know what I'm saying? Of course, everybody loves, you know, the ARL series. I mean, I love them too, you know what I mean? They're based off the real life thing, what's going on currently. But I've been just waiting. That's the second time I went off the track right there. I've just been waiting for, you know, an a series that is based off of fantasy tracks, you know what I'm saying? Like a whole series that's just strictly based off fantasy tracks, you know, where you got the track creators using their creativity to essentially create some awesome tracks. And I think that this is going to be a fun one, man. So if this has a point series standings and all of that, I would definitely like to try to participate in it. Now, I'm not sure if it is. I don't know exactly how the series is going to operate. I don't know if it's going to be just release the tracks, and then if somebody wants to make a series based off of the tracks, if that's what it's going to be, or if it's going to be like an actual point system like the ARL. So once again, if somebody knows, man, definitely let me know. But this is very fun, and I like that the elevation changes, the scenery. I do like the fact that they stuck true to life with what soil would be around this area if this track actually existed. You know what I'm saying? In Portland. So you see, there's the Dice logo I was talking about. So I don't know how that's, I don't know if they're like ex-developers from Dice, or if, I don't know. I'm curious. It's really got my curiosity piqued with that, man, for real. But I do want to give a huge shout out to SL Designs for creating this bike skin for me. And he did it in a very timely manner, man. Put my number on there, put my name on there and everything. And also give a shout out to Cloud Suspension, man. He's currently working on a 250 and a 450 Suzuki setup for me for motocross and supercross. So I greatly appreciate you guys. It was pretty awesome that you guys reached out to me to to sponsor me, you know what I'm saying? So it makes me feel good, you know what I'm saying? It really does, bro. It really does. This part right here is probably my favorite part of the track. You hit this tabletop, you whip up around this corner, and then this is a massive jump that you can just scrub the hell out of on the 450, bro. But I like how all the corners have multiple line choices. Now up here, I've taken the outside each time. I'm gonna take the inside and see. Okay, so you take the outside, you triple double. You take the inside, you double triple. That's nice. Okay, okay. Right here, just a simple double into a triple. Now I did notice up here on the corner, it's probably faster just to hit the outside, but I think that you could probably triple into the corner like that. I don't know. Maybe not with the soil type. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to see. But it said this track should be a good challenge for mid-level riders. I'd consider myself a mid-level rider, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, they ain't wrong. It has challenged me a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So I like that the back end slides and stuff. The direction they went with the soil type on here is definitely awesome. I enjoy that a lot. So definitely awesome, man. But yeah, like I said, this is on MX Bike Shop, and you can go check out. They have a season pass available for it too. I think, you know, if they come up with this quality on all of the tracks, it's going to be a very good series. And I have big hopes for this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have really big hopes for what this can turn into. I would really like to see more, what is it? Not like real life series, but more series is based off the imagination of the track creators. You know what I mean? They can get some crazy tracks built doing that, and I think that would serve the community very well, especially if they implemented, you know, implemented better rules than ARL to prevent the sandbaggers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think there's a lot of potential here, man. So definitely let me know what you guys think down below. Do you like this track? Are you gonna pick up this track? Did you even know the series was coming out? You know what I'm saying? Let's try this. Oh, double, triple. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's real nice. I'm digging this a lot. I really am. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below, man. Will you be picking this up? Do you not like it? Do you even know who Eric's is? I want to hit that triple in. I want to hit that triple in, man. I'm so curious if you can. I swear you have to be able to, right? Let's try that one more time before we get out of here. I gotta see. So you're coming down here like this. Oh, that was clean, bro. Oh yeah, that's the line right there, guys. That is the line. But yeah, man, we got a lot of awesome tracks coming out recently, man. And this is just going to add to that list, man. The game is growing. The track creators are getting better. The tracks that we are getting better. And just all around, man, I'm so stoked for where this game is heading. So, but that's going to do it for me today, guys. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. If you want to become a member, go ahead and join down below. All the perks are listed. Don't forget, check out the merch shop. Pick up some merch. I got some limited merch coming soon. And I'll see y'all next time, man. Peace.